In this video, I started out with $0, a truck, and this abandoned gold mine. And now I have the challenge of making it profitable and hopefully not going broke. Will I be able to do it? Stay tuned to find out. And if you guys enjoy content like this and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and dropping a like helps too. Anyway, let's go find some gold. Well, boys, this is another day, another dollar, and we are actually not on the gold mine today. We are on a new claim, possibly a new claim. So we're out way in the backcountry of the Yukon here, testing out a new claim, seeing if there's actually any gold out here. Anyways, last video we got all set up, ready to go here. So today we're going to be actually testing the ground to see if there's anything in there. We've got everything set up, ready to go. All we really need is some dirt. So I figured out a few spots we're going to test. And right around here is going to be the very first spot. Now, after we finish testing this area right here, we're going to move down the rest of the claim a little bit. After we get down as far as we can go, running those tests, we're going to head back up towards this way, and we're probably going to have to take the sluice with us. But for now, we got enough work to do back here. So since we're way out in the backcountry here, I have very limited equipment. I have my mini excavator, my little bucket dump thing. I don't even know the actual name for that thing. Anyways, everything here should be pretty straightforward. We're going to dig away some of the overburden. Once we get down to what should be gold-rich ground, we're going to load that up in there and take it on over to the sluice box. Okay, so I've got the first scoop of pay dirt here. We went ahead and stripped away a lot of the overburden, and with any luck, there should be some gold in here. Now, we only need about one of these little mini dumper loads here. We don't got to dig up too much, and I think that bucket should about do it. Oh, we had a little bit extra in there. Now, I'm just going to use this blade here, and we're going to try fill in this hole as best as we can. Unfortunately, this excavator doesn't have a whole lot of power, so it's gonna take a little bit. Well, unfortunately, that's about as good as it's gonna get until we at least get some tailings, and I can try fill that in a little bit better. But test hole number one is dug. I was just thinking one thing I should have tested before we left for this trip is if this thing can directly dump into the sluice box, because if it could, and I think it can, that makes my life a whole lot easier. So as it turns out, we got one more thing left to do. I gotta fill this generator up with the diesel, and this diesel tank right here. And then we should be good. Okay, we got diesel. Let's fire this thing up. There she goes. Man, I hope there's gold out here. Gonna suck if there isn't. Okay, so I've ran through about half this material now. I could not use the little dumper there because it was just gonna feed it in too quick, so I kind of have to use the excavator, but that's all right. It gives us more of a consistent feed, so we're not overloading the sluice. This is actually kind of fun doing a small scale testing here. It's a good time. So I am running through my very last bucket of dirt here. We'll let this run for a few minutes just to clear it all out, and then we'll do a cleanup. Okay, that should be good. I'll just shut it off here. All right, looking good. I wonder if there's actually any gold in here. I really hope there is. Well, we're finished the cleanup, and as you can see, there's gold in there, and a lot of it. So I kind of figured this spot right here, maybe that spot just down there that divots in a little bit more, would kind of be the best spot in the entire claim, just because the low spots, they usually have a lot more gold. Up in the mountains, though, there's still a decent amount. So I'm thinking I'm going to go dig 4 more test holes down that way towards the edge of the claim, and then after that, we're going to go back up there and dig some up there. But the first test spot, looking pretty promising. So after moving all the equipment to the next test spot, I got test hole number 2 dug out, number 3 dug out, and number 4. I was now left with 3 new test piles to run through the sluice to check yet again if there was actually any gold. And after each pile of pay was ran through, I'd have to shut down the sluice and do another cleanup. So with all the testing done for this side of the claim, it was time to move over to the other side and do some more. And by the next day, we had the whole claim tested and we were ready to head back. Well, camp is all packed up. We got all the concentrate from all the testing up there on the trailer. It has unfortunately started to rain, so we got to get the heck out of here fast before that river rises, and I can't leave, which would not be a good situation. At any rate, I'm just going to get this ATV chained up, and we'll get it up on top of the flatbed. That will do it. Okay, I should probably get the truck hooked up before we try and load any equipment on the back, or we'll have this trailer tipping. Maybe not with the container on, but I don't want to take any risks. I hope the old K50 can actually make it out of here with all this rain, because it is coming down bad. Unfortunately, since we've got so little room on this trailer, I gotta try and load this thing on the ramps. I've done it before, so I'll probably do it again. Just go up like that. You're gonna be able to crawl all the way up? Nope, not a chance. Turn this sucker around, lift it up, and oh, okay, that didn't go to plan. Something's not right here. This was not supposed to happen. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Got it. Well, I'm pretty sure that's everything. We got this trailer really stacked to the brim now. This is about as full as it's ever gonna get. Now, hopefully we can get the heck out of here. The river is what I'm worried about. If we ever do build a claim out here, if the tests come back good, we end up buying this place, first thing that's going in is a brand new bridge. I think right down here will be the best spot to do it. Same as where we came across. We're gonna take it at just a little bit of an angle. Gotta be nice and easy with it. All right, come on, K50, don't fail me now. Oh, Oh man, we're spinning big time. Oh, we might have it. We might have it. Oh, it's doing wheelies. Come on, we're so close. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Everything's so slick now, especially all this rock. Oh, we got it. I think we got it. Yeah. I can't believe we just made it out of that. I thought we were stuck for sure. I mean, I would have been able to call a dozer or something. There's another mine not too far down the road. It's actually right there. You can kind of see it. But still, would have not been ideal in these conditions. But yeah, a bridge is definitely the first purchase out here. Well, I just made it down the mountain here, and it quit raining, which is nice. And we're almost back to the mine site. I think I may have took the wrong way, though. Oh, no, I took the right way. I thought I was going to be on the side of the bridge that was closed, but we're not, so we're good. All right, so I have a few things to unload here. We're just going to leave all this equipment on here because it doesn't really need to come off of here. We just need to get the test buckets, well, tested to see how much gold is actually out there. And I think the skid steer should be able to get that off of there. It's got to unstrap it here real quick. There we go. Luckily, this skid steer is just able to lift this up here. There we go. Got it. I'm just going to park this trailer back here for now since we're not really going to need it for a little bit. And then we'll just load the pallet up on the truck and take it in for testing. All right, let's roll. So we're back out here at the gold place. They're going to do some of the checks on whether there's gold in some of these test pails, which it does look like it. So hopefully there is. Anyways, we're going to get this unloaded. It's going to take a couple hours. And I guess we'll be back here to find out, hopefully, if this mine is actually going to be viable. But with that dropped off, I got some other stuff to do at the mine. I'm just out here in the D10 out in the cut, and we've got 2 piles going here. We've got 1 more pile to make for sure, and that's about gonna be it for in this cut. And I just realized the D10 is actually very low on fuel, so we're gonna have to fuel that up too. Probably gonna have to fuel up the entire fleet of equipment because my guess is we're running low. Now, from everything here, we've probably got another 2 weeks max of runtime, if that, honestly. So if the tests come back good, we'll be probably moving here very, very soon. Now, that is assuming that this mine isn't going to cost too much money, but I think it will. And that is also assuming that we make enough money from this cut to pay for that mine. Now, I believe we still have around $1 million owing to the bank, and that is for this D10. We do have to pay that off, but I do have, I want to say, around $1 million in concentrate waiting to be processed. That should pay for this D10, but after that, we're going to need at least a couple mil just to get that gold mine off the ground. Okay, and that is the last pile finished. I also just got a call about 30 minutes ago from the gold place telling me that my tests are good to go. I got to head over there, pick up the paper for the results, and I'm hoping it's good. Now, we haven't had the gold plant running in a few days now, even though it looks like it's running, it's really not, because we've been trying to look at this new claim here. Anyways, I want to get a bit more material stocked up, and then we should be able to run for a decent amount of time, at least until we get this whole new claim thing figured out, depending on our test results here. Now, my biggest thing is if this mine is going to be financially viable. If it's not, we're going to go into a bunch of debt trying to find gold out there. Not a good idea, but I guess we're going to have to find out. Okay, so I'm back at the mine here. I got the test paper here. We dug right around 8 test holes, and 5 of the 8 test holes are good to go. The side of the claim towards the river is looking pretty good, and the further you go back, the worse it gets. So that means where we're going to be mining is a lot closer to the river, which is good. Means we don't have to run water so far, and makes things a bit easier for travel-wise. So at any rate here, it is financially viable. I'm just going to have to work out a purchase price for the mine. We're going to have to see how much money and gold we're going to have here, which hopefully it's enough. We still have yet to tell, and I guess we'll go from there. But hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe. Goodbye.